Well, Tom Brady has fought off Patrick Mahomes and is going to get his 7th Super Bowl victory.
You're a legend, man.
Congrats, man. You're awesome.
Obviously, it hurts right now. I mean, it hurts a lot, but we're going to continue to get better. We have a young group of guys that have learned a lot of...
Well, certainly losing any game hurts, but losing the Super Bowl and a game of that magnitude on that stage, it stings on a whole nother level. I think just looking back, there's certainly a lot to be proud of and to take away. However, the reality of it is that game and the performance has left a sour taste in our mouth. But we look at it as a way to motivate us and drive us this offseason. You know, we're turning the page, we're on from the Super Bowl, and we're focused and we're locked into 2021 offseason, how we can get better and be ready to compete for a third straight Super Bowl appearance.
So let's just watch him a little here, and we'll do the old pivot on this guy. Take a peek. What do you have on him? What was his tail of the tape coming out?
He was really light.
Right now, 5'11", 190, 9, 180, 31, and 40.
It's tough to win in this league, but it's certainly a battle of attrition.
He's got a burst, man, huh? How about this? Does he have any special team stuff?
I think just in general, looking back at our team, our organization was proud of the team we put out there. I think the biggest challenge for teams that have had success and that have a good nucleus returning is always depth. And I think, you know, we saw that last season.
I did him coming out. He was like...
Miss him?
He was like 140 pounds when he got there. It was just like Mike said, it was just the body.
You know, anytime you have a Hall of Fame head coach and the game's best player at the quarterback position in place, you're always in a great position. Now it's just that continual process to build depth on both sides of the football.
I'll tell you what, this guy's pretty good. How about his production? Does he have any picks this year?
Just the one. He had 9.
We had that one.
So really the free agency process for us begins in November and December.
What about last year?
Then once the season ends in early February, we get together and do the same process with our college guys. And hopefully by the time we get through that process, we're all on the same page in regards to how this player can help us get better.
What did PFF put in this coverage? 50, 54, 6?
You know, we certainly look forward to the free agency period and adding new talent to this team on both sides of the football so that when we are on the clock, we've provided ourselves flexibility to go in a number of different directions.
They like literally left this guy in the island the whole game. Don't make him play. There you go. Shows a little level of mental toughness there to have that start.
All right, everybody, quiet on set. 3, 2.
Well, we're just a little over 3 weeks into the NFL free agency period. Teams have now a little less than 3 weeks to grab unrestricted free agents before the draft. For the Chiefs, they've been shopping heavily for offensive lineman additions. The first addition in the O-line rebuild was Joe Tooney, a former New England Patriots guard who agreed to a 5-year deal worth $80 million. The deal coming just days after KC let go of Eric Fisher and Mitchell Schwartz. Next, the Chiefs pulled Kyle Long out of retirement and into a 1-year deal with Kansas City worth up to $5 million. Although he hasn't played a full season since 2015 due to injuries, the former Pro Bowler's early career with the Chicago Bears.
We got Kyle stepping up right now.
Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, how are you all doing?
Good, good. We are ready to start whenever you are. Go ahead.
Okay, great. Well, first and foremost, I'm Kyle Long. I wanted to introduce myself, and I also wanted to thank Clark Hunt and the Hunt family and the opportunity to come to a place like this. I wanted to schedule it early in the free agency because I know there's a litany of players jumping at this opportunity to come into a building like this with a culture like this. And I was so excited to make this happen, and I'm looking forward to getting to work.
Hey, Joe, can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. We're ready to get started, so go ahead and take it away.
Yeah, first I just want to say thank you to Clark and the Hunt family. You know, it's just so excited to be here, part of the Chiefs organization.
Free agency is a very fluid process. Every signing throughout the league has a domino-like effect. That's why it's important to stay disciplined in your approach so that when a unique opportunity presents itself, you're able to capitalize. And I think we've clearly shown we're a team that likes to be aggressive every offseason. So whether that be signing a Tyrann Mathieu, a Joe Tooney, or a Jarran Reed,
it's going to be a scary sight for everybody that's out there.
Or spending an offseason re-signing our own players, I think we always want to have that flexibility to be aggressive each offseason. And as I said before about free agency, it is a fluid process that never really ends.
Joe Thuney has signed a deal with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Wow.
Oh my Lord.
5 years.
The Kansas City Chiefs had Chris Jones, what? Stone Cold?
What?
They signed him to a big time deal. They signed Patrick Mahomes to a $500 million deal. They bring in Thuney, Kyle Long. Ooh. Are they rebooting that entire offensive line in Kansas City?
Being out there in Arrowhead, had the experience of playing there. It's a very, tough place to play as an opponent, and it's always going to be, a 60-minute game with the Chiefs, and it's a great team, great organization. Can't say enough good things about KC, and just excited to be here.
It seemed like after the Chiefs went out and got Joe Thuney that, okay, Kyle Long it seemed like maybe it wouldn't happen. But they go out yesterday and now it's official.
I knew immediately when I was done in Chicago that I would be back in the league.
I hope my mom approves.
Playing under Matt Nagy in Chicago, there was a lot of similarities, and I could tell from Jump Street when I got here, I know exactly where that comes from. And watching the Chiefs every week, I said, that looks fun. Winning looks a lot of fun.
Mitch, I love bringing in a guy like Kyle Long because of the edge I believe he'll bring to that room. But I also really like what Veach and the staff have done signing guys like Austin Blythe, a durable, versatile player. On the other side, you had Jaron Reed. Then you've got Michael Burton. We know Andy Reid loves to utilize the fullback, and Burton is a guy who can be a 4-phase player for you. So those guys help build out your depth.
I know we're excited about this offseason and this draft, and we're looking forward to adding talent to this roster and hopefully get out there and be ready to compete for a third straight Super Bowl appearance.